Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
So what do you think, man? You know, these conscious cats got a position, or are they just attacking us because they scared of revolution?
Well, the conscious community has imploded. You know, I've been saying that for the longest. It's like, if your whole ideology is based off hating crackers, soon what that's going to do is it's going to implode. When you can't find some crackers to hate, you're going to start hating on each other. And if you notice, that's what's going on.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
It's an implosion. You cannot have an ideology based on emotions. See, I'm very calm and very rational and can tell you why I believe that black folks, especially descendants of slaves, who are basically a landless people, whether you're in America or wherever they dropped us off at, we deserve a right for self-determination, to have our own piece of land and control our own reality. I don't have to be angry to say that. I ain't got to hate nobody to say it. It's just pure common sense. And what I would add a caveat to that poem, I think niggas is afraid of organization.
Man, maybe since I sound like them, I should put that together, huh?
Yeah, I really believe that when it comes to organization, then you start talking about nuts and bolts work. It's much easier to sit back and critique each other. Like, this one is light-skinned, so do they really have a say, and all of this other crap that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All we doing is just critiquing individuals when there's a big picture that we should be looking at. There should be a consensus.
So how do you introduce them to the big picture?
Well, it's simple.
How do you get them to go here and realize that the nonsense you're saying is actually making us implode?
It's simple. Look at the society you're in. Are you a first-class citizen or a second-class citizen? I mean, any black person, and even a rich black person in their right mind, can't say that black people are first-class citizens. So you're going to be a second-class and third-class citizen in somebody else's society rather than establishing a society of your own? Isn't that what the whole thing with Israel was about?
Yes, it is. But the crazy part is that they're comfortable with that. Comfortable about going here bitching and complaining and talking about killing crackers.
Yeah.
Are you nuts? The crackers, like I said earlier, these militia groups are encouraging their members to join the U.S. military, to learn them tactics, to learn how to handle weapons against us. And these fools
the thing about it, Chef, is people that's in the military can see through that. They can see through all of that rhetoric. And that's all it is. It's rhetoric. Most of these dudes don't even know how to tell the time if they don't have a watch.
You know what? You're right, man, because I learned how to put a stick in the ground and go here.
Yeah.
And even at night, I can go here and kind of tell you. But daytime,
see where the shadows are falling in relation to the sun. Most people don't even know that. Most of these guys have never even been fishing.
Couldn't catch
They wouldn't last a hot minute out here in these woods if they had to. You know, at least I grew up, my family's from the South, so our house is in the country. You know, I know basic things that people probably think is trivial, that would probably enable me to survive more than these city folks out here who don't know, who never seen anything but concrete.
I don't think it's trivial. I think with the smallest amount of shit, and you learn by your mistakes. You get out here and fuck up a little bit, but as long as you don't get poisoned, you'll be all right. But ain't nobody teaching them none of that shit.
But see, the thing is, we on the thing that really annoys me about the condition of our community right now is that we got a bunch of self-help gurus trying to help individuals instead of looking at us as a people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, every person, like what? We going to form a nation when everybody becomes vegan and everybody's going to be you know, like individually, you have to get your crap together that you now the jack of all trades and master of none. So we're going to take all these single individuals and train them and all of this stuff that we saying they supposed to be, and then eventually, what? Once we all get together, we're going to form something? Or are we going to create a context for these individuals to learn? And see, that's the problem. It's like people are thinking small time. They're thinking really trivial, and they're not looking at us as a people. I look at black folks as a people. I don't look at it as a bunch of scattered individualists. So when I think of solutions, my solutions are people-oriented. It's thinking about us as a group and how can we produce functional black African people. Because really, like I said, I had put it in a post. I don't know if you saw. Any of us, it's crazy that the people who have their shit together, I can retire from this whole crap and live a fairly comfortable life here in this country if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of the people that's talking nationhood can do the same thing. They got businesses. They either got really good salaries and really good benefits, and they got they investments and stuff put away. They can live quite comfortably. So why is it that we fighting hard body for nationhood, and the motherfuckers that ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out is fighting against us, and it's trying to bang hard for this country?
You know what? And here's something else. You know, like I said earlier, a lot of us are. A lot of black veterans, they join because we're patriotic. We join to go ahead and get away from the bullshit. Right. And they ain't got no way to protect you from the bullshit.
Right. That's why I never, like before, back in the days, people used to, you know, kick that in the conscious community, like, oh, you in the Army, you a sellout. Yeah, but if you work in McDonald's, you not?
Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. This one fucks me up. I'm not going to join the white man's army. But your ass will go ahead and sit in the white man's prison.
Exactly, and sit in the white man's corporation. See,
right.
That gets back to what I was saying, man. We're imploding. The only thing that we can do, and I'm looking at the videos that's out on YouTube, all the videos is critiquing other black people.
Right.
You notice that?
Right.
Everything is, well, this one ain't keeping it real. This one said this and before, now he's saying it. Who gives a shit? I don't care about no individual black person. What I care about is what are we doing collectively to solve our problems on a collective level. Because I told people a long time ago, Mr. Holipsism, the internet personality, could smoke some crack and be in a hotel room with a white woman. Does the freaking struggle change? You know what I'm saying? I personally fell off, and now I ain't keeping it real no more. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, what are we as a people going to do collectively to solve our problems?